Today we're going to talk about discrimination law. This will be basic discrimination law. So what I want you to know first of all is with all discrimination law, whether it be to protect people with disabilities, age, sex, race, or whatever, that there are two types of discrimination. One is disparate treatment, which means that it's intentional. You discriminate against someone because of their age. And then disparate impact is that you have a requirement that has an impact on a protected class. For instance, you say that everyone must be able to lift 50 pounds. You better have a business justification for that, because if you don't and you have employees doing the job that can't lift that weight, then you don't have a defense. Now, the way that a case is tried before an arbitrator or before a judge is that, first of all, the plaintiff comes forward and says, I'm in a protected class. Let's say, for purposes of an example, I'm older than 40 years old. So that violates the Age Discrimination in Employment Act. So then the employer's defense is, well, I have a valid business reason. It's because of the fact that people of that age can't run that fast. And oftentimes that's what they'll say. For instance, for police officers, they'll either have a job requirement or they'll just come right out and say, we say that anyone that's over the age of 55 can't be a police officer. Next, the employee comes back and says that's pretext. And really, all pretext means is bullshit. It means what the employer is saying isn't true. So basically what I've taken you through so far is there's two types of discrimination. And then this is what the plaintiff, and pi is the sign for plaintiff, this is the case the plaintiff puts forward, the employer's defense, and the employee then comes back, that's the last one to come forward, and says it's pretext. And then the jury and the judge or the arbitrator have to decide. Now quickly what I want to do is go through an example of a case that I had. I was asked to put women in the fire department in the city of Grand Rapids. Now, there had never been a female in the fire department, and I worried about the fact that a lot of the males in the fire department, they didn't want females there. They claimed they couldn't handle it. And they said one of the big things was they were not able to handle upper body strength requirements. And so what I did is I looked at the essential functions of the job, and I learned that firefighters have to run up so many stairs with a hose, fully dressed. They have to get to a victim and carry at least a 150-pound victim down those stairs, might have to pick through a floor, etc. So what we did was we brought all these people in, women and men, and some of them can do it and some of them could not. 100% of the males could do it. Only about 6 of the females could do it. So is that disparate impact? Yes, it's disparate impact, but at the same time, the defense is the rest of them couldn't do the essential functions of the job. What a rookie would be required to do on the first day they went to a fire. So in that situation, disparate impact would be business necessity. If they decided that no women could be on the fire department, that would be disparate impact, and the defense for the employer would be BFOQ, and I put BN here, but that should be, BFOQ, bona fide occupational qualification. We think that that type of individual, though protected, cannot do the job. Thank you very much.